Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss class 10 science lecture series periodic classification of elements. Mendeleev's periodic table, its merits and demerits. In the previous video we discussed Drobenian's triad and Newland's law of octave. If you have not seen that video, the link is given in the description box. Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev was a Russian scientist. Dmitry Mendeleev developed periodic table of elements during the period 1869 to 1872. He gave the most simplest and efficient method of classification of elements. His classification laid the foundation of periodic classification of elements that we use today, that is modern periodic table. At his time, or on Mendeleev's time, only 63 elements were known. He studied the physical and chemical properties of the elements and arranged them in the increasing order of atomic mass number. And he found that some properties of the elements were repeating or recurring after certain time interval. So based on these findings, he stated his periodic law. That is, Mendeleev found that the molecular formula of hydrides and oxides of the elements, melting point, boiling point, density of the element, and their hydrides and oxides. He studied all these properties and he found that elements with a similar physical and chemical properties repeat after a definite interval. On the basis of these findings, he stated his periodic law. That is, properties of elements are the periodic functions of atomic mass. Properties, which properties? Physical and chemical properties. Periodic function means the properties are repeating after certain time interval of their atomic mass. That means based on their atomic mass number. As the elements are arranged in the increasing order of atomic mass number, he found that the physical and chemical properties of the elements are repeating after certain time interval. Okay. In Mendeleev's periodic table, he arranged the elements in horizontal rows called periods. Horizontal rows he gave the name periods, and vertical columns are known as groups. Vertical columns are called groups and horizontal rows are called periods. Okay. In his periodic table, we can see some vacant places are there. Okay. And we can see the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic mass number. Now, what are the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table? So before discussing the merits, in Mendeleev's periodic table, you can see just below the group, some formulas are written. R2O, RO, R2O3. Here you can see RH4, RO2. This RO, R2O, etc. They are the general formulas of oxides of elements belongs to that group. R means the corresponding elements of this group. O is their oxide. So for example, hydrogen belongs to first group. First group general formula is R2O. So the oxide of hydrogen we can write as H2O. Lithium is Li2O. Sodium is Na2O. Okay, same like that. Second group their oxide. Calcium is CaO, calcium oxide. Magnesium corresponding oxide is MgO. Okay. Now here fourth group you can see hydride formula also RH4. So you can write the hydride of Si is SiH4 silicon. Okay. So general formulas are given just below the group. Is that clear? Now we will discuss about Mendeleev's periodic table merits. First merit is atomic masses of some elements were revised, means changed, so as to give them proper place in the periodic table in accordance with their properties. That means atomic mass number of some elements were changed, so they were placed in proper place so that their properties are matched well with the elements of that group. For example, atomic mass number of beryllium was 14.09. It was changed to 9.4. So, first beryllium was after boron, but he revised the atomic number to 9.4 so that beryllium could be placed in group 2 and it shows properties same as that of group 2 elements. That was one of the merit of Mendeleev's periodic table. Second one is Mendeleev kept vacant places in the periodic table for elements not discovered till then. 3 of these unknown elements were given the names Ica boron, Ica silicon, and Ica aluminium. Their atomic masses were 44, 68, and 72. You can see in this table, atomic mass number is mentioned here. That is 44, 68, and 72. These elements were not discovered at the time of Mendeleev, but he predicted the properties of the element and also he gave them names as Ica boron, Ica aluminium, and Ica silicon. That is atomic number 44, 68, and 72. Not only that, he also predicted their properties from the non-neighboring elements. He predicted their properties also. Afterwards, when the elements were discovered, it was found that the properties predicted by Mendeleev were almost perfect. They were matching well with those predicted by Mendeleev. That was one of the most important merit of Mendeleev's periodic table. Another merit was there was no place reserved for noble gas in Mendeleev's periodic table. That time, noble gases were not discovered. But when the noble gases such as helium, neon, and argon were discovered, Mendeleev created a group, a new group called zero group, without disturbing the original periodic table in which noble gases were fitted there. So he created a new group called zero group without disturbing the position of other elements. That was one of the another merit of Mendeleev's periodic table. So these are the merits, very important. First merit is he revised the atomic mass number of some elements so that he could give them proper place. Another demerit is he kept vacant places in his periodic table. And also he gave name for unknown elements, Ica boron, Ica aluminium, and Ica silicon. Not only that, he predicted the properties, and afterwards, when the elements were discovered, the properties of that elements were matching well with those predicted by Mendeleev. Then the last one is noble gases were not discovered at his time. When the noble gases were discovered, Mendeleev could place them in his periodic table without disturbing the position of other elements. I hope it is clear to you. Let us discuss about the demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. First demerit is the whole number atomic mass of elements cobalt and nickel is same. Therefore, there was an ambiguity regarding their sequence. Ambiguity means confusion. Look at this table. Cobalt and nickel, their atomic mass number is 58.9 and 58.7. Whole number atomic mass is same, 58. Okay. So there was a confusion regarding their position, where to place them in the periodic table. That was one of the demerit of Mendeleev's periodic table. Second demerit is isotopes were discovered long after Mendeleev put forth the periodic table. Isotope means atoms with same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, same elements is same, their properties are also same, but atomic mass number is different. So they will come in different position as Mendeleev arranged the elements in the increasing order of atomic mass number. Okay, their chemical properties are same, so they should come in the same position, but their atomic mass number is different. So it was a challenge for Mendeleev to place them in his periodic table. That was another demerit of Mendeleev. Then next demerit was when elements are arranged in the increasing order of atomic mass, the rise in atomic mass number does not appear to be uniform. You can see after 68, 72 is there. Then 72 minus 68 is, difference is coming 4. Then 72 and 75, difference is coming 3. Okay. Then here 78 and 80, difference is coming 2. So it was not uniform. Mainly it was for heavier elements. Heavier elements, the difference was large. See this indium and lead. 118 and 113. Difference is coming 5. So how many elements are there between these two elements? That Mendeleev was not able to predict. So that was another drawback. Elements were arranged in the increasing order of atomic mass. The rise in atomic mass is not uniform. That was another demerit. Then the last demerit is hydrogen shows similarity with halogens. For example, we know the formula for hydrogen is H2 because hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. Fluorine and chlorine are halogens. They are also diatomic molecules. So hydrogen shows chemical properties same as that of halogens. Halogen belongs to group 7. Now, in the same way, hydrogen shows properties same as that of alkali metals, that is group 1. Group 1 element, that is sodium combined with chlorine, and the formula is NaCl. Hydrogen also combined with chlorine and form compounds of chlorine, that is HCl. Sodium combines with, it is an alkali metal, it combines with oxygen and form Na2O formula. Hydrogen also combines with oxygen and form H2O. Sodium combines with the sulfur and form Na2S. Hydrogen also combines with the sulfur and form H2S. So it shows chemical properties same as that of alkali metals also, that is group 1 also. So there was a confusion regarding the position of hydrogen, that is where to place hydrogen, whether it should be placed in group 7 or group 1. Okay, so which was the correct position for hydrogen? Mendeleev was not able to answer. These are the demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. So first demerit is regarding the position of cobalt and nickel. Whole number atomic mass of cobalt and nickel is same. Second is related to isotopes. Third one is related to atomic mass number. Rise in atomic mass number is not uniform. And fourth one is related to the position of hydrogen. Very important. This also can come for 3 mark question. Okay. Merits, demerits. So we have covered merits, demerits, and Mendeleev's periodic table. Now the important questions from this section are: state Mendeleev's periodic table. What is Mendeleev's periodic table? The physical and chemical properties of the elements and the periodic functions of their atomic mass number. Next, what are the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table? 3 merits are there and demerits 4 are there. It is given in the textbook. You have to learn word to word like textbook. I hope it is clear to you. If you like the video, do comment and share with your friends and classmates.